I will be as brief as I can. This drove me mad. I couldn't get the central locking working on my fob, my key fob. So if you have a similar problem and this matches the same symptoms on your car, maybe this will work for you as well. It's for a Nissan Tiida 2009 1.6. That's my car, but it might fix other Nissans as well. So just as far as the symptoms are concerned, basically the central locking is working. You can check this by using the lock. You can unlock the doors from inside the car even, but the key fob will not work, and of course it's not the batteries, and it's nothing to do with reprogramming the fob. Believe me, trial and error, I found that out to be the case. Okay, so let's see what we can do to have a look at this problem. And I took a couple of clips, video clips, while I was in the car. So let me just see. We're going to take off the cover to get at the ignition. To do that, there is 3 screws basically. One there, and one there, and then you just pry it off. It's clipped into the top part. Okay, and there you go. And that lets you get to the ignition. This is the ignition part here. This here is the bit that needs to come out, so you unscrew those 2 screws, and this switch is not engaging because the spring inside here, inside the when you pull the key out, is supposed to press a switch in this, but the spring that does that is too weak now, and so if that's not pressed in, that switch, your central locking remotely on your fob will not work. So I'm going to hold that in and press with my knuckle. This is me testing it now that I have it out. And now it's working. You can hear the indicator too. Try it again. Okay, if I hold that out, nothing. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to super glue that in. Okay, okay, so this is looking under the ignition. This is where the key goes in. Okay, and when you turn this and pop it out, that little switch there, that little rod is supposed to pop in that switch, but the spring is too weak to do that anymore, so we basically have to get the switch and glue it closed. That's what I've been doing. See how that goes. So that's basically it. I hope that's of help to you. In the end, I couldn't find any super glue, so I used Yoo-Hoo, which took longer. So for that reason, I actually cut a piece off like an old credit card or debit card thing. I used that bit of plastic as a plate to sit right across, because it's quite springy, that spring, that switch, I mean, to hold it in. So anyway, that's what I did in the end. Still glued it in, and it's working perfectly now. And boys, it dear, am I so glad that's sorted now. I can lock my car. So hopefully that will be of help to you, and let me know how you get on.